What is going on, everybody? You already know what it is.
P-A-C-I-F-I-C, I'm out here chillin'. You know where the F-I-B. P-A-C-I-F-I-C, I'm out here chillin'. You know where the F-I-B. P-A-C-I-F-I-C, I'm out here chillin'. You know where the F-I-B. P-A-C-I-F-I-C, I'm out here chillin'. You know where the F-I-B. Pacific time.
What is going on, guys? Today I got a little video for you here. It's going to be a team building guide video. So, as you know, I'm pretty sure everyone builds their team a little bit differently, but I try to keep it really balanced. I don't know. I just wanted to show you guys how I do it. Maybe you'll learn something from it, or maybe you'll, you might do the same thing as me, or you might prefer your way. It doesn't really matter. Just want to show you guys how I do it. I have actually been really successful. I've been winning a lot of battles, actually. I think I have 70 wins, and like I've been in like 100 matches or so. So that's pretty good, I guess. I mean, for my first time battling this generation, like competitively, it's pretty decent. So I'm going to teach you guys, well, not really teach, but I'm just going to show you guys how I do it. As you can see here, these are basically all the Pokemon that can currently be used in a competition battle, or like a ranked battle matchup. So this bottom row here is all potential Mega Evolutions. So this is how I try to keep it. I try and do one Mega Evolution, one Dragon type, because Dragon types are pretty powerful, and I like dragons. So one Mega Pokemon, one Dragon type, one Pokemon that can have entry hazard setup move, and then one physically offensive Pokemon, one specially offensive Pokemon, and then one really defensive Pokemon. So as you can see, there is some really like it's a really like well spread out balanced team that I have going on here for me, and it works for me. It might not work for you, but this is just how I do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and build a team here. Ignore the Litwick in my party. I just had to kind of keep it there. So I have a choice of these 6 Mega Evolution Pokemon. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick. I'm gonna pick my Ampharos. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him in. Okay, so now that I have my Mega Pokemon chosen, now Mega Ampharos, when he evolves, he does become a Dragon type, but I still want a Dragon type. So I'm actually gonna pick. Well, I like to have good coverage as well, type-wise. So Ampharos is an Electric type, and when he Mega Evolves, he becomes a Dragon type. So I'm gonna pick Flygon, because it is a Dragon Ground type. So I get a ground coverage there, and some dragons still. Pretty powerful Flygon is. Okay, so now I'm going to pick these 3 over here that I have set up. These are my entry hazard Pokemon. I'm going to pick one of these 3. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Drapion. Drapion's pretty cool. I like Drapion. So he is the Poison Dark type, actually, so that's pretty good coverage there. So now that I have my entry hazard Pokemon, I'm going to go ahead and pick a specially offensive Pokemon. That would either be Greninja. Oh, I have these 2 mixed up. Whoops. Okay, so specially offensive Pokemon are right here. Drifblim, Heliolisk, and Greninja. Greninja has a really good typing. It can be any type. So basically, Greninja is a wild card. Which is really cool. I really like this Greninja because of its Protean ability, of course. So, it could change into its type. And it's just a really good Pokemon overall. I usually pick him. And I'm probably going to pick him for the situation too, because I already have an Electric type. It is my Mega, so I'm going to go ahead and pick Greninja. Now I need a physical attacker. I'm not too sure. All 3 of these are really good. But I'm going to go with the Scythe there. It is holding Eviolite, which makes it really defensive. That way it can be defensive as well as really powerful in attack physically. So he is the Bug Flying type as well. It's pretty good coverage there too. So right now I have the Ampharos, which is electric type, and then when he Mega Evolves becomes electric dragon. I have the Flygon, which is a dragon ground. The Drapion is a poison dark. Greninja, the water dark type. That could also be an ice type, a bug type, and yeah, an ice type and a bug type. Depending on your moves, mine are U-turn and ice beam. So, and now I have the Scyther, a bug flying type. So, got my last choice here as a defensive Pokemon. See, now, here's the thing. If I put in Tangrowth, I have a weakness to fire. And because I have a really bigger weakness for fire because of the Scyther as well, I'm actually going to go ahead and pick my Dusclops. Oh, wait, no, actually I'm not going to pick my Dusclops because I don't like having two of the Pokemon with the same item. See, my Dusclops has Eviolite and my Scyther has Eviolite, so I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to pick Tangrowth. Even though that does make me weak to fire, if a Pokemon with water type comes in, I could definitely hit it hard, even though I do have the Ampharos. See, it's just all the things that just go on in your head when you're building a team that can pop up. So, right here I have my defensive wall Tangrowth, physical attacker Scyther, special attacker Greninja. Drapion is set up. Flygon is a dragon type. It's really powerful. You know, you could sub that out for a fairy type if you choose fairies. I hate fairies, so I'm just gonna stick with dragons. And an electric type, which is very, very essential for a team. And plus, it's my Mega. So right here is a pretty good team. And then what I usually do is I go ahead and set up a second team. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Mega Gardevoir, only because I really like Mega Gardevoir. And now I want to bring in a dragon type. Let's use Garchomp. This is gonna be a nasty team. Let's use Vaporeon. I need an electric type set up, so I'm going to choose Zappy. Things are starting to get a bit mixed up here. I think I want to have Beartick. Beartick's a really good Pokemon. And go ahead and pick the Drifblim. So now, as you see here, my defensive Pokemon for this team will be Vaporeon. I have especially offensive Drifblim, physically offensive Beartick, Garchomp, bulky monster, really offensive, Gardevoir, the Mega, and Galvantula, the setup. It's also the electric type, psychic fairy type, dragon ground type, ice type, flying ghost type, and water type. So I just like to have teams. My teams have good coverage. That's basically how I like it. And I like one specially offensive and one physically offensive Pokemon because, I mean, what if your opponent only has, you know, specially defensive Pokemon, or, you know, it could go either way. I mean, it's just good to have a wide variety of Pokemon types, type-wise, and it's offensive-wise, defensive-wise. So yeah, this is basically how I build my teams, guys. I always switch it up, actually. I really switch it up a lot. As you will see in some videos, I don't always use the same team because I like to see how well and differently teams work together with different Pokemon. I like to switch them in and out and see how it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some battle with these tonight and see how well they do. I'm pretty confident that they're gonna do pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much the team building guide video for you guys. Boss, I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.